Hello and welcome y'all to another collective tarot reading. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to be opening up with some oracle cards and then getting into the tarot here. Please do keep in mind these are general readings. So you may find some of the message resonates, some other parts may not. Take that which resonates and leave what doesn't. So I'm not sure who sent me this gift here, but maybe it's one of you out there. Thank you, I appreciate it if that's the case. Okay, let's go ahead and see what cards have to say today. Scarecrow. So you have Scarecrow here. A solitary figure, sorrow, scorn, or shame that is steeped in the past, that which is not meant to be. Very interesting. So some of you could be dealing with scorn, sorrow, shame as well. Feeling like certain things aren't necessarily meant to be. It's interesting because I do feel a lot of sadness in the heart space right now for whatever reason. And the messenger of water, transformation, Scorpio here. This, whatever this is, gives me a lot of sadness. I don't know why that is. This could be the sorrow that seems to be permeating this. There's a lot of heaviness here too. Four of water here. Five of fire, two of earth. So we have the five of fire and the two of earth here. There's something here about like weighing the options or something like that. Trying to figure something out here. I don't know why I'm getting concepts of like solitary, or standing still and then moving or something like that, like standing still and then moving. For some of you, this can be kind of like nervous kind of energy, like feeling a little bit like nervous about stuff. And then we have the Eight of Air, the Moon, and the Page of Water here, which kind of gives me concepts of like, I don't know why this kind of gives me like blessings or something like that, or with the Page of Water, like blessings or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting kind of like blessings. Because you can kind of see like all of the little things like falling down here, like the feathers. We can see it here with this person, kind of like the stars here. And then with the Page of Water, it's all like going towards the Page of Water or something like that. So for some of you, this could involve a child as well. Nine of fire, six of air, King of water, 10 of air, Empress, 10 of water at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of love in whatever this matter is. And it's interesting because I feel a lot of sadness in this too for whatever reason. Six of air, nine of fire. I don't know why the six of air, nine of fire kind of gives me concepts of like wanting to, I don't know why I'm getting kind of like wanting to be left alone or something like that. Like maybe people who were bothering you, like, I mean, this could be family members, friends, or just like in general people, like I don't know why this kind of gives me concepts of like, leave me alone. Wanting to be left alone. And then King of water, 10 of air here is kind of giving me like, could be dealing with the Scorpio here. For some of you, there could be vaping, smoking, and or cannabis here, because sometimes this card kind of gives me concepts of like smoking, just because the smoke coming out, or the air coming out of her mouth here. There's a lot of love in whatever this matter is too. I don't know why I'm getting concepts of stress as well with the Ten of Air and the King of Water here. Very interesting. Some of you, so here's the thing, like it's interesting with these cards here, I'm almost getting like a concept of like having a very giving nature or something like that. Like being very, very forthright about giving things to people or something like that, right? And I'm not sure if maybe some of you were dealing with family members or friends who like specifically like took advantage of your like giving nature, of your kindness or something like that. And so some of you are now kind of like figuring out how to move through this. There could be like an individual specifically for some of you, this could be a Scorpio. We also have Cancer with the moon here, who like took advantage of you in some way, shape, or form. Like this person, whoever this was, took advantage of you. I just keep getting that specifically, took advantage, like they took advantage. Like that is the big thing that seems to be coming through here. And I think this person kind of like, I don't know why I get kind of like the concept of wanting to toy with you or something like that. Like they wanted to play around with you. They may not have respected you. And so you kind of just like, you're like, okay, well, you know, if that's what you want to do with me, then that's fine. There's sorrow and sadness in this, of course, but you're also saying like, well, I mean, you can't continue to give yourself in that nature, right? Like in that situation. And so you probably moved away from this individual. There could also be like concepts of this person thinking that you were like going to somehow come back to them or something like that too. I'm also getting the concept here that this person does want to apologize with the Page of Water here. But I'm not sure if you want an apology, or at this point, I don't know if you really care about the apology. You may have like, in a sense, like already moved on with your life. And like, I feel the need to say like, it's okay. Like whatever this situation is, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know why I get the impression like it feels like it's a really big deal when it really isn't. And some of you, I think, are just in a sense like learning how to like cultivate yourself here with the Empress and the Ten of Cups, Emperor here. It's interesting. So some of you could be dealing with mom and dad. There could be concepts of marriage between the two of them too. And then for others of you, I mean, I don't necessarily read for divine counterparts anymore because I don't necessarily believe in that concept. But these cards here kind of indicate like twin flame concepts, soulmates, whatever you want to call them. So some of you may have found a person, Three of Cups here, Messenger of Air, and the Sun. I don't know why this concept here kind of brings me a heaviness too, with the Three of Cups, the Messenger of Air, and the Sun. There's something here about like basking in the sunlight, or basking in the light, or something like that. Like this kind of feels like stepping into the sun and feeling the warmth of the sun kissing your skin concepts here. Maybe some of you have been looking to reconcile with someone specifically here. For some of you, this could be a Leo. Now, for others of you, you could have been dealing with like, I kind of want to get the impression of saying like a false friend, like somebody who like made you think that they were somehow a friend, but they really weren't. And then we have here, like, I don't know, this could have something to do with mom and dad or like counterparts or something like that. I don't know what this is about exactly. But this is essentially is like a power couple right here. So I think this is just kind of an indication that some of you may very well be dealing with some shame, some sorrow, some difficulties in maybe even relationships. Maybe for some of you, you were waiting for somebody or dealing with somebody that you thought was going to be the one or something like that. sorrow, scorn, or shame that is steeped in the past. So there could be a lot of shame around this concept too. There could be shame that is being experienced. And if you are experiencing shame, that is a natural feeling to have. It's okay for you to feel shame. It is okay for you to feel that. Shame is one of those things that you can't necessarily heal by yourself. You can attempt to figure out the root cause of it and give yourself the love that you need, but first and foremost, community, surrounding yourself with people who care about you and love you are ultimately the best people to help you through concepts of shame. Because a lot of the times, guilt and shame are very similar emotions, but shame is more internalized. It's saying, I am a bad person, as opposed to saying, I did a bad thing. They're two very distinctly different things. And a lot of the times, depending on how you're raised, shame becomes a part of almost like your identity. And so this is something that takes a very long process for you to actually get yourself out of. So if you are experiencing shame, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you feeling that way. It's just important to recognize that it's a process. It is a process that you have to go through. And the best way to get through it is by joining hands with people who care about you. If you don't believe people care about you, pay attention to like the people who show up to you, like whenever they come around. You'll know who I'm talking about. They show up for you. They might give you words of encouragement, that kind of stuff. Like those kind of people are the people you need to surround yourself with and be able to like trust them and say, you know what, like this person actually does care about me. It's okay for me to like believe that this person actually wants to show up for me, that kind of thing. Okay, very interesting message here. If you felt this reading resonated at all, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And of course, if you enjoyed the reading, please hit that like and subscribe button. That's also greatly appreciated. And I will catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye now.